There are actually a lot of health benefits of having frequent or regular sex. Benefits like frequent sex helps to burn calories, it helps to reduce stress, it increases the free flow of blood. All these and many more are the health benefits of having frequent sex. Then I know you'll be wondering what really happened down there if you don't have sex for a long period of time, and also what happens in your body. Well, I gathered some information from a group of ladies and I've come to share this information with you. And I also noticed that there are some beliefs, or let me say minds, that are not true, and also there are some that are true among the answers that we are giving. Hi guys, here is your Pharmacist Godsgift, a practicing community pharmacist, and you're welcome to my channel because on this channel I talk on health matters and drug information. If this is your first time on my channel, you are highly welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, I say thank you for coming back for more. Okay, before we move to what really happens to the body or the vagina if one doesn't have sex for a long period of time, I would love us to debunk some of these minds or beliefs that these ladies have concerning what usually happens to the vagina if one doesn't have sex for a long period of time. Let's check them out. So one of the ladies said the vagina or the hymen will close back now. Funny, right? Yes. Well, I would love to debunk that fact. The vagina or the hymen will not close back. Once the hymen is altered, there is no closing back of the hymen, because the hymen is the vaginal remnant. That means it will not grow back or close back when it's being altered. Therefore, I would love you to remove that belief from your mind that the hymen will close back or the vagina will close if one does not have sex for a long period of time. No, it has been altered, it has been altered. No going back. Secondly, another lady said the vagina will dry up. Well, that statement is true in postmenopausal women. It doesn't happen in premenopausal women, because women that have passed or that have reached menopause have low production of a hormone that is called the estrogen. And what this estrogen does is that it helps to moisturize and lubricate the vagina during sexual intercourse. So when you have reached the ages of menopause, or when you are in menopause, your estrogen level reduces, and this reduces the amount of fluid that lubricates the vagina during sexual intercourse. But for ladies who have not reached their menopause stage, which are still within their young age, their vagina will not dry up. I said it will not dry up because their estrogen levels are still high. This helps to lubricate and moisturize the vagina for sexual intercourse. Also, for the postmenopausal ladies, they can still get natural lubricants, or they can go get lubricant to lubricate themselves during sexual intercourse. So the vagina won't dry up. Another myth I would like to debunk is that some ladies say that the vagina will tighten up if they don't have sex for a long period of time. Well, this might be true for some, but for others it's very false, because if you are well aroused and well lubricated during sexual intercourse, do you think the vagina will tighten? No, there will be free flow of sexual intercourse. But when you're in your postmenopausal state and you're not well aroused or well lubricated, then you can have a tighter vagina during sexual intercourse if you have not had sex for a long period of time. There are also a lot of funny minds that they told me, but these are the ones that I would love to debunk right on this video. And let's move on to the ones that are true, or those things that really happens to your vagina and your body if you don't have sex for a long period of time. But before then, what are you waiting for? That thumb there, give it, just click on it. It's like for me. It helps this video go viral to every other woman out there. And also that subscription button, click on it to give me a subscribe, and the notification bell, put it on so you'll be the first to get notified on any of my educative and interesting videos on health matters and drug information. Now let's slide on to the things that truly happens to your body if you don't have sex for a long period of time. The things that happen right down there if you don't have sex for a long period of time. Frequent or usual stimulation of the vagina usually bring oxygenated blood and nutrient-rich blood to the vagina and the vulva, which usually keeps or helps the vagina to become very elastic. So when one doesn't have sex for a long period of time, there will be decreased elasticity in the vagina. In postmenopausal women, that means women that have passed menopause, there is decreased elasticity because there are, as I've previously said, there is reduced production of estrogen, and this estrogen helps in the production of liquid that lubricates the vagina or moisturizes the vagina during sexual intercourse. But when it comes to premenopausal women, they don't need to worry about decreased elasticity in their vagina because they have a lot of hormones in their body that helps to lubricate this vagina, that helps to moisturize the vagina when it comes to sexual intercourse. And this hormone, as I've previously said, is called the estrogen. Therefore, if you're a lady or a woman that is yet to meet your menopause or is yet to reach to menopause stage, like let me say 40 to 50 above, then you don't need to worry about having decreased elasticity in your vagina because there are a lot of hormone right in your body to help increase the vaginal activities by lubricating the vagina. But if you are in your postmenopausal state, you can be scared of that because there are decreased production of the natural lubricant, which is called the estrogen. But also, you can go for lubricants, you can go for artificial lubricants that are sold out there, get one or two to help stimulate or lubricate your body during sexual intercourse. These two can help go a long way to solve the decreased elasticity problem when it comes to not having sex for a long period of time. Secondly, there might be decreased level of arousal in some women. Like I previously said, it also has to do with the hormone. That hormone is very essential in the body. For those that are yet to reach menopause, they are very active and they are very easily aroused when stimulated sexually. So when you have reached your postmenopausal state, that is when it comes in. You'll be scared of being easily aroused when it comes to having sexual intercourse, when you've not had sex for a long period of time. But if you're in your premenopausal state, no need to get scared for decreased arousal. All you need to do is you focus on your sex, put your mind there, then everything will come back naturally because the natural hormone is right there in your body. Fifthly, you are less likely to come up with sexually transmitted infection or urinary tract infections if you've not had sex for a long period of time. Because when there is no sex, there is no movement in the bowel where the infection or the microorganism is being transferred from the vaginal cavity to the urethra, thereby leading to urinary tract infections. And also, reduced level of or no sexually transmitted diseases at all when you've not had sex for a long period of time. Fourthly, there might be bleeding or injury during sexual intercourse. As I've previously said, premenopausal women have nothing to worry about this also. When they are well aroused or well stimulated, this pain or bleeding will not come about. And for those that are postmenopausal, they can still go for lubricant to help prevent bleeding and injury during sexual intercourse. They've not had sex for a long period of time. Fifthly, decreased immune system. Yes, studies have shown that frequent sex or regular sex helps to increase the production of antibodies that are called the hemoglobin. And these hemoglobins usually plays a very important role when it comes to immune system and fighting against infections and diseases. So frequent sex helps to increase the immune system. But when you don't have sex for a long period of time, it decreases your immune system also. Not having sex for a long period of time can also cause mood disturbances, headaches, lack of sleep, pains, among others. Like the women that I interacted with, a lot of them says if they don't have sex for a long period of time, they get easily annoyed and also they feel that they are not belonging. They have emotional disconnection, neglect, that they don't sleep very well if they don't have sex for a long period of time. And also they usually comes up with headache, unnecessary headache if they don't have sex for a long period of time. Finally, I also gather that some of them usually have this feeling of being uncomfortable when they've not had sex for a long period of time, and also pain during sex. But I think all those things can be overcome with frequent sex. And also for those that are yet to reach their menopause, that is very easy because when they are well stimulated, you don't need to have pain during sexual intercourse. And also when they have a new sex partner, you will know that feeling that you want to have sex and this and that, so that discomfort too will not be there. But for those that are postmenopausal, their hormone levels are low, that estrogen level is low, so they are not always well stimulated when it comes to sexual intercourse. So they are the ones that mostly have these problems when they don't have sex for a long period of time. But for those that are yet to reach their menopause, they are very free because all these things that I mentioned can be overcome if they openly put their mind to having sex, and also makes their body get well stimulated first before going into sexual intercourse. These and many more are the things that usually happen if one doesn't have sex for a long period of time. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. I hope this was very helpful to you. Please don't forget to keep coming back for more and give this video a like. Also, comment and share these videos to others.